Hi, and welcome to A Wig Journey with Julia. I'm Julia. I thank you for tuning in to my channel and taking some time out of your day. I just wanted to say thank you, first of all. Over the weekend, I'm over 100 subscribers, and I know I'm just a little itty bitty baby channel compared to everybody else. But I started this channel 4 months ago, basically just to vent and to ask out there if anybody was going through what I was going through with my hair loss journey, and just to document it, I guess, for myself. If you had told me 5 months ago that I was going to be standing in my kitchen today reviewing a wig from the wig company or all the other reviews I have done, I would have looked at you like you were trying to sell me the Brooklyn Bridge or something. It just never got to that thought in my head, this is where I would be. Like I said before, I'm always so sorry that I didn't start this journey a year or so ago, and all the money and time that I wasted in trying to keep my bio hair, and obviously none of that worked, to where I'm at now, opening up my closet and taking out one of the girls that I want to wear for the day. I feel very fortunate that I have the luxury that I can do that. Even though I do buy very budget-friendly wigs, I don't buy expensive wigs. I haven't gotten to that point yet where, to be honest, I don't think that they last. They last the same amount of time as the more budget-friendly wigs, I think, unless somebody out there can tell me different. I've watched a lot of videos and they all say the same thing. They only last so long. As soon as you open up and start wearing them, they're born to die, like we all are. But anyway, all right, so to get back to my wig, my opening, my hair mail, I got the New Vibrant from the wig company. I purchased her, and I got an email saying I got 30% off. I didn't go through the daily Dazzle and Dawn sale that they were promoting with her picture. What I did was I had purchased 2 wigs from them. I had purchased Fashion Fever and Catwalk, and from there, I guess they sent me a email with a coupon. Click it and see how much you got, and I got 30% off. So with that, I bought the New Vibrant. It is in the shade of golden blonde with amber tips. So let's see. Of course, here's the free return, one-time exchange policy that they have. Here's my bill. Total came to $66.72. And here she is in the basics box. The other 2 I have, they're from the Statements collection, and I forget the other one. They're not the basics. All right, here we are. We're opening her up. Oh, she is golden blonde. I thought, because it said amber tips, I thought maybe she would have a little bit of red in her. And she doesn't. Here's the card. Oh, here we go. They wrap it up with that roller. Yeah, she's definitely darker than what I thought. She reminds me a lot of my Paula Young's Mason in Honey Wheat. And I'm in front of my kitchen windows to let in as much light as I can. And she's beautiful curls, but I thought she was going to be. I am in what I typically call my red zone. Today I'm wearing my main attraction, Hollywood, in apricot, and as you can see, it's not red. So let me take her off. I think I even have a cap here. Here's a cap. Okay, let me take her off. I don't know how bad it is. There you go. She is a basic cap. It looks like extended nape, Velcro dresser straps. There was Daily Dazzle and Dawn, her sister Glam Life, Denise Sheets are the 3 that I can remember that all did reviews on this wig, all different colors. So this is, like I said, this is the color the number is 14/16H, and when I looked it up, it was golden blonde with amber tips. So let me put her on. Cat feels fine. Average size cat. And definitely has some box hair going on there. Well, yeah, I don't know. I might just use this one-time free return service or exchange service. I know they had a strawberry blonde, and I didn't get that one, and I don't know why. I think this one, in those little, the pictures, this looked like a strawberry mixture, and it looked neat to me. So that's why I went with this one, and I didn't go with the strawberry blonde. So now I know. I think, what do you think out there? Do you think this is something I could work with? Do you think it's too dark for my skin tone? I would consider myself I'm fair. I am fair, but I'm not like bisque. I'm shades darker than that. And I have freckles, and I do put on, a lot of foundation to cover up the freckles. And I don't know if this is too dark. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm in a dilemma here because it is beautiful. Let me do a 360 and you can see all the curls. I think I have a mirror here. Yeah, it's beautiful curls, and they're so soft too. The other two wigs I purchased were more wavy, so they didn't have curls like this. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Catwalk is curls. Yeah, Catwalk has curls. But for some reason, this really feels soft compared to the Catwalk. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to keep her or not, so I don't want to mess with her too much and exchange her. So I guess at this point, all right, what do you think out there? Do you think this is a good color? Of course, I would give her bangs, a little bit of bangs, and obviously, she has box hair. Is this something I should keep, or should I send it back and go for the redder tones, which is, like I said, where I'm at right now. I don't dislike her. I don't dislike the color. It's just not what I had thought it was. I guess amber. I guess that's the amber tips. I don't know how this is coming up in the camera in my phone, but maybe that's what it means by amber tips. Like I said, it's very hard to tell with the little swatches, and I guess I don't want to. I like this. Okay, I just don't know how she looks on me, so I'm asking you for your opinion. Please comment below. Let me know what you think. Because now I'm afraid to try and get the strawberry with blonde, because that's a shade I don't have. The other two are not strawberry with blonde. The other two that I have from them are strawberry whip and golden auburn with blonde. So I'm afraid now if I get the strawberry blonde, maybe it wouldn't be as nice as this. So I don't know. Anyway, please give me a comment below what you think, how this looks, if you think it looks too dark on me for my skin tone. I love the highlights. It's beautiful highlights. And I appreciate that. Well, this video is cut short. I thought I was going to be styling it for you and doing my thing, in front of you to show you what I do. I was so looking forward to this. So please, again, thank you for subscribing. Please hit the like. Please hit the subscribe. Please hit the comment and let me know what you think. Whether I should keep her. Does she look good? Or should I go with the reds? Or stay with her? Like I said, she does remind me of my Mason. And the Mason, Paula Young Mason, the problem with her was that in work with the fluorescent lights, she looked too dark. So I tried not to wear her too much to work. I wore her outside when I was outside doing outside events because it just looked too dark in the room. My face just got drowned. So now this has an overhead light on me, and I am in front of my windows, and this is the color. So what I'm going to do is, if I don't lose this video, because I don't do this too well with my phone, I'm going to go outside and show it to you in daylight. Okay, so excuse my close-ups. And I'll go out here. All right, here it is in daylight. Okay, there's not much sun, but there's daylight. So again, with this, if you could just let me know what you think. I think the highlights are pretty. I'm leaning towards keeping her, unless everybody out there says no, she's too dark. I think I'm going to keep her. and just work with this. I love the highlights. Let me go back in because it's cold. We had a little bit of frost and snow and snow squalls today. So, but again, yeah, I think the more I look in the phone, the more I like her. All right, well, I'm going to say goodbye here. I'm going to say thanks for tuning in. I'm going to ask you again to please comment on what you think. I won't return her until I have, a majority of votes. I'm going to show my husband and my family what they think. And I think my husband's used to now me running around with red hair because I have 3 or 4 of them in the red shades. And I did wear my Paula Young Gail yesterday, and she's golden lights. I just felt like I should have worn her yesterday. She went with my outfit, and that's the fun part with this. If you have a certain outfit and it has the red tones in it, or it has the golden tones in it, or for people out there that are brunettes or darker grays or silvers, you can really coordinate your outfits and your hair. I mean, I'm turning something. Nobody wants to go through hair loss. And in my case, it's just my hair is sick. I'm not sick. My hair is sick through menopause and hormonal imbalance, and my thyroid function is fine, so it's not my thyroid. So nobody wants to go through hair loss, but boy, I'll tell you, if you can just get a few wigs in your arsenal, in your closet, open up and just have a few different wigs out there, in there, you can really mix and match and just play up all your looks, and I'm loving it. I really am loving it. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't do this a year ago. I was so scared and thinking it's going to look wiggy, and anyway, out there, if you're just starting out, it's liberating. It's liberating to be able to just put on a wig and not have to worry about the snow, rain, or the humidity, or is the topics going to run down my face when I sweat or go near a pool or get caught in the rain, or can you see true story, when we go to church, and before I started wearing wigs, I would make sure that we sat in the same pew, and we did that anyway, but there's 2 or 3 pews that we would vary sitting in. And the one pew had the overhead dome light right down on that section. And I would make sure that I didn't sit directly under that. I'd have to be off to it. Because I would think if the dome light hit on top of my head, you would see my scalp. So I did that for quite some time, realizing that I can't sit underneath that dome or any kind of dome. If I go into a room and I would move out of the limelight because I didn't want my scalp to show through. Now, I guess the same could be said if you have weft showing, or if you don't have the cap matching your lace front, but the rest of my head's covered. And that part, I feel so safe and I'm comforted knowing that I don't have to worry about that. And I don't have to worry about the topics streaking down my face when I sweat. So I'm making good out of a bad situation. And maybe hopefully out there, you gals can do the same thing. And if you have the wig and you're walking around in your house with it for a few weeks and you just don't want to go outside, go outside. Go outside and just let it go. It's the new you. It's the new norm. And wear it with pride. You bought it, now own it. And that's the best thing I can say to you, coming from my heart to yours. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Have a nice evening. God bless. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the comment. Let me know what you think about the new Vibrant. And we forgot our color. I'm sorry. It was a dark blonde with amber tips. So, or the number 14/16H. Highlighted. And I do love the highlights. It is pretty. So, all right. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening. God bless. Bye-bye.